Hello friends and welcome to my channel. Today we are planning out the week of February 6th through the 12th. I'm using this Twilight themed kit from Scribble Prints Co. I apologize if you hear any background noise. I feel like I'm in high school trying to be quiet, filming this in my bedroom when I should be sleeping in bed and my parent is in the other room. My mom is. I'm getting ready to leave town as I'm filming this, and I have an early flight, and I should be going to bed, but instead I'm filming this voiceover because I'll explain more in a second. I want to talk about the foil first while I'm holding it on screen. Here I'm using the Scribble Prints Co. dark green foil. I'm obsessed. I am a Scribble Prints Co. affiliate, so you can use my code Rosey10 to save, but dark green is quickly becoming my favorite foil, and I knew I had to pull it in and mix metal it with this kit. And then I have the Bella foil bundle from Alicia Craft. If you've never shopped with Alicia before, I do have a code down below from her website to save you some money. Anybody that has an account with Alicia can get one of those, so just FYI. Okay, but let's just talk about what was I gonna say before I got distracted by the foil. I don't remember, and I know it's really annoying. But I just feel like I'm in high school again, about to get caught, because like I said, I have an early flight tomorrow, and my mom's in the other room watching TV, so if you hear that, I do apologize. I remember now. It all came back to me. I'm I want to get this voiceover done before I leave on this trip, because if I do it when I get back, all I will want to talk about is the trip, because I won't even remember what happened this week. So I wanted to talk about it while it was still relevant before the trip. So I'm filming this on February 13th. And it was an exciting week. So I was originally going to use this kit in January, and I pushed it back because I realized I had something come up that was kind of perfect to theme with this kit. If you don't know, I live in Tennessee, and the band Paramore is also for Tennessee, and I managed to score a ticket to their album release show at the Grand Ole Opry. And I just thought, Paramore was, big with Twilight. They had multiple songs in the films, and they did play one of them live, and I just thought it was perfect, especially for, sharing the spread on Instagram. I can pair it with that song, and it just went with the vibes of the week. I don't know why I feel like I need to justify why I moved this kit, but I just felt like it went too perfectly to not use it for the week I saw Paramore. That makes any sense. And I sat in the absolute nosebleeds, went by myself. The show itself was a blast. However, the merch line was not it, y'all. It took 90 minutes. 90 minutes. I got my t-shirt though, and that's all that matters. Some other stuff that happened this week. I got sick. I got sick, and I'm still kind of nasally, so if you hear that, I do apologize. But I got sick and got over being sick, which is good. So you'll see that a lot, and you'll see that I binge watched a lot of things, including the obvious, the Twilight films, because I watched this week and I just had to. And I ended up watching the extended editions, because why not? And saw some scenes I'd never seen before and just absolutely love it. I'm a twihard. I went to all the movies at midnight. I adore this kit, and I will just always have a special place in my heart for Twilight. So, also this week, it's kind of a complicated story. So I have some chairs that are being reupholstered, and they'd finally been taken to be done. But halfway through the process, once they're stripped of the fabric, I needed to come pick them up so that I could refinish the wood. And we thought they would fit in either Mom or I's car. Turns out they didn't, so we couldn't pick them up, and it was this huge fail and fiasco. So we had to wait until my dad was able to go get them. So that project's on pause until I get back. Lucy and Olivia were the cuddliest, like, two animals this week. I feel like they could pick up on my sick vibes. And then I also watched part 1 of the new season of You that premiered on Netflix. I feel like I am almost getting to the point where I feel like this show, like, needs to end now. I don't know. What are your thoughts if you watched it? Did you love it? Did you hate it? How do you feel? I'm kind of, like, over it, but I'm gonna watch it till the end because I'm a trash panda. Then also this week I went and stood in line forever at Stony Clover for their new Mickey and Friends launch, which is something I never in a million years thought I would do. However, because I'm getting ready to go to Disney World, there wasn't enough time with their stupid shipping policy to have it shipped. So I had to go stand in line for a million years to make sure that we got what we wanted, and luckily I got what Jessica and I wanted. And, like, people were like, yeah, it's supposed to be, like, a super fun event, and I'm like, it wasn't fun at all. I don't know what people are talking about. It was cold and boring in line. Maybe inside the store, like, they had a musician playing and churros, but, like, I just wanted in and out because honestly, your girl had to get to work. It took way longer than I thought it was going to, but met some nice people in line. I'm sorry, I almost feel like I have a tickle in my throat. So this box I'm making here is for the concert, like, flyer poster thing they released online for the Paramore event, and I will print it out and stick it in there. It is, like, neon Barbie pink and bright red. So it doesn't match with this kit at all, but it was the artwork they put out for the event, and I just thought I would commemorate it that way. And then also this week, I will link it in the description box. I ended up finding a font, because if you don't know, I make my own scripts myself, and I put them in at the end of the week, and I used a font that looks like the Twilight font that's free. The only letter that's, I feel like, off is the big M, but correct me if I'm wrong, if the capital M is off, when we get to that part. But I will link it down below, because if any of you make your own scripts and you have either this art or the Glow and Planner Twilight art, it'll go perfectly. And then any of the green scripts that are added are just from that green foil bundle. I did really like mixing the green and matte silver. I feel like the matte silver really pops in this spread, and I really like the contrast with it. And then I kind of like the dark moodiness and the shift of the dark green that you see it flash, like, only when you move the pages. I don't know, this is just one of those spreads that I really like how it came out in vast contrast to the previous week's spread, which was the Ratatouille spread. I will also link any videos I talk about in the eye up above. And while I'm thinking about it, let's do some, like, housekeeping business. If you are enjoying this video, I hope you'll think about subscribing. And while you're down there, hitting the thumbs up. If I forget to say where stickers from, or you have any other questions, comments, concerns, whatevs, please just leave a comment down below, and I'd be more than happy to get back to you. Comments honestly, like, make my day. When I get an email that somebody commented on my video, like, I cannot wait till I'm at my computer to see it. So just know that I love y'all's comments, and I respond to all of them and read all of them and cherish all of them. Yeah. And then I have a bunch of stuff that's helpful, like discount codes and other videos, linked in my description box. But yeah, I think that's it. I feel like overall this was a pretty good mental health week. I did mark being in my feelings once, but that's just because I wanted to use the foil script. It was more like disassociating. I was just, like, had a long day at work. It was the longest shift work's ever scheduled me for. On top of that, I was sick, and then I just was not prepared for, like, a dumpster fire when I got home. I wasn't ready for, like, my dad, like, showed up at my house and was, like, snooping and things, and it just, like, turned into this, like, whole thing. And after he left, I just sat down and stared off into space for I don't even know how long. Like, I couldn't move. And then I just sat and vegged on the couch and watched you because obviously. But I feel like this was a good mental health week. Also, I did finish a book this week. If you know, I'm not like the fastest reader. Also, I only like quote unquote read books. I listen to audiobooks when I'm like driving to and from work. So since hours have been short recently, which they're picking back up luckily, I haven't been driving as much, so I haven't been like listening as much, but I finished the second book in the Inheritance Games series, which is The Hawthorne Legacy. I definitely liked the Inheritance Games more, but I am gonna finish the series. Definitely ready for something new though. I really loved the first one, and I don't know, usually I like the second book the most in trilogies. And this one definitely just let it roll down. I don't know. If you've read it, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? And also this week was the Super Bowl. Super Bowl, what was it? 57? Is that right? It's LV2 in Roman numerals. Is that 57? Anyways, it was the Chiefs versus the Eagles. I was hoping the Eagles were going to win because I was kind of sick of. I didn't really care. I don't really care about either team, but I was honestly just sick of hearing about Patrick Mahomes, Mahomes, Mahomes. I felt like that was all they talked about the entire game, and I understand he's a great player, but he's not the only player on the team, and I also feel like he may be playing up some injuries. Just speculation, though. I used to really like him, but I just don't like him as much anymore. I don't know. But I loved the halftime show. I know there was some mixed reactions, but I thought Rihanna did amazing, and I liked that it was just a performance. Yes, there was moving stages, and it was kind of flashy, and there was lots of dancers, but there wasn't I don't know. It wasn't, it was just a performance. She did the hits, and I see that in a good way, that it was just a performance. And it was a performance that everybody in the stadium could see. Because in the last few years, when they've done these concerts at halftime show, some of the stages, only half of the audience can actually see the performers, and I feel like that really sucks. If you're on the visitor side or the opposite side that doesn't get to see the performers, I just feel I don't know, that's not my favorite. So I liked that everybody could see her at least perform. I loved that her special guest was her pregnancy announcement. I thought that was super cute. And I don't know, I enjoyed it this year. I kind of wish she would have flashed it all the way back to SOS, but I liked that there was minimal. You know what? That's what I was trying to say. There's not a lot of fluff in the performance. There was no unnecessary outfit changes or extra. It was the bare necessities to squeeze in as much as she could, and I really appreciated that. I think that's why I liked it so much. So I'm just realizing now I don't know if I have enough computer battery to finish this voiceover, so fingers crossed we do. Because if not, that's really gonna defeat the whole purpose of staying up late. But so let's get to the day by day, shall we? So the first thing I'm marking on Monday using an olive digital sticker was that my 2022 planner flip through went live, and this was a flip through of the entire planner from front to back. I do quarterly flip throughs as well, but I myself like to see people's planners from front to back, so I did that. And then I saw there was a new Titanic documentary up, so it was for the movie celebrating 25 years, so I had to watch it. This day, I didn't wash my sheets on Sunday because it's a long story, but we'd spent a lot of time in my bedroom just with the dogs because of construction in my house. So I did it on Monday, and then I did my only workout this week. So I just used the shoes from the Doodle Sampler and the script. And then I had to run to Lowe's to pick up some stuff for the chairs, and then, well, the chairs didn't fit in the car, so that ended up being kind of not unnecessary because I still like need it, but I can't, you know what I mean. Then I did my makeup and I went to the Paramore show. And is that from Grin and Bear or Bubba Bear? I don't remember. One of those two. Anyways, on Tuesday, I woke up sick, and that is from RoseyPlans. I do PR for Carlea, so you can use my code Rosey15 to get my freebie and save some money. And then my mom went home, so I did some planning to try to catch up before this trip. And watched some Criminal Minds because I'm still binging that. Then Lucy, Olivia, and I took a family nap, and that is my Coffee Monsters co-custom. Does she still do customs anymore? Let me know. Then I watched Twilight, and all those vampire stickies. All those vampire stickers are from RoseyPlans. Then moving into Wednesday, I marked that I was sick again, and then this day I had a good old-fashioned YouTube binge in the morning. And then I took a nap because, of course, I did. Then I watched some Criminal Minds. I'm getting way ahead of myself. I've really been into Criminal Minds again. It's just been like the only show that'll keep my attention. And then I did some more planning while watching Criminal Minds. I was probably finishing a spread. And then I watched New Moon that night. And I actually didn't finish it till Thursday, but I didn't mark it Thursday. I thought it was kind of redundant, so I just put it on Wednesday. And I don't know, these vampire stickers aren't my favorite for marking Twilight because I feel like they're more like Vicious Vampire, like True Blood. So if anybody knows where to get any Twilight character stickers, let me know. Moving into Thursday, my Plan With Me went up, and this was for the Princess of Genovia, so I will also link that Plan With Me if you'd like to see it. It was Princess Diary themed, and I love that spread. And then I was sick, of course, so I watched Eclipse this day and had a good old cuddle sesh with Lucy and Olivia, like all day long. I had one on one side, one on the other, and then they cuddled together for a little while, and it just warmed my little mommy fur baby heart. And then I watched Breaking Dawn Part 1 and Part 2, and I just combined it into one box because there was only 4 different vampire mouth options, so why not? It's one book, whatever. Moving into Friday, I worked super early that day, so I put it in, and then I marked that I was sick, and that my dad came to my house, and then, like I said, I marked that I, had disassociated, and then I watched you, and that Netflix TV is from the Doodle Sampler. Then the first thing I'm putting in Saturday was that I went to Stony Clover Lane, and I didn't really know what to use for this because I picked up fanny packs, but I figured this backpack from RoseyPlans worked, and then I did my makeup, and I finished reading The Hawthorne Legacy while going to work, so I wanted to put that in. And then I went to work, and this was kind of a late shift for me, and I don't know, it was good. I got to see a lot of people I hadn't seen in a while because shifts have been cut the way they have. I haven't seen some people, so it was good to see certain coworkers again. And then I was driving home, so I started a new book, which was The Final Gambit, which is the final book in the series. And then Olivia had a potty accident and needed a bath. Moving into Sunday, I marked that I washed my bed again because I was trying to get back on that Sunday routine, and plus I'm leaving town Monday, the next day, Tuesday, tomorrow, when the 14th, so I wanted my bed to be clean when I got home. Then I marked that I started packing for the trip, and this was pretty OCD packing, putting outfits into individual bags and stuff. And then I did some planning because I wanted to get as much of this spread done as I could before today, as I'm doing this voiceover, to make sure that it goes up. Then I finished Criminal Minds Evolution, which was the newest season, and marked the Super Bowl and the halftime show with A Once More with Love Munchkin. And then here I am just putting in those scripts that I mentioned that I made myself. And oh my gosh, so many of you have been tagging me in videos of you all making your own scripts to also go penless in your planners, and it makes me so happy getting those tags. It like makes my day, knowing that I can help you all do this, because I know I struggled learning how to do this, so I don't know. And it makes me happy not having my handwriting in my planner, so I just love being able to help you all out. But that's going to pretty much wrap it up for this video. If you haven't, I hope you'll think about subscribing. Give this video a thumbs up if you want. It really, really helps me out, and I would appreciate it, and you are my people. If you are struggling with your mental health, just know that you are not alone. My DMs are always open for you. It is RoseyPlans, like it is here. And yeah, I don't know what else to say. I hope you all have a great day, afternoon, evening, whenever in the world you are watching this video. If you made it this far, let me know what your favorite Twilight movie is down below, or book. Let me know which one you liked better. Let's have a good Twilight discussion. And I look forward to seeing you in my next video, which will be Disney. Bye.